Go back with me to the first friendship in your life that ended. Why did it end? And have you ever asked yourself that question? Then, the most recent form of relationship, any form of relationship in your life recently, why did it end? And I want you to really identify why did it end. If it is that you constantly feel like, these friendships end because, you feel like your friends abandon you, or you feel like people take advantage of you, or you feel like you constantly are, you tend to attract people who are more selfish, who always overlook how you feel. You tend to attract people who are introverted, but you're an extroverted. And anytime that you want to have a social life, they want to have a social life, and then you disagree about that, and then the friendship ends. If you recognize a repeating theme in your life, then that is a trend. And that is something that must be fully dealt with from the root of the problem. What wound do you have that is open, that is preventing you from attracting better friends? Because sometimes we think that we're attracting, what we wish we could be, but we're attracting what we haven't healed. We're attracting what it is that is a wound that is still open and will remain open and will continue to, basically like rot our relationships, because those relationships were never based off of like, this is a genuine relationship. No, these relationships were built off of, this is a wound that needs to be healed. Then to help you identify the wound, when all of these relationships have ended, if it's one, if it's more than that, if any after that, what did you label John, right? I'm going to say your friend is called John for example purposes. What did you label John when your relationship ended? Do you say that our relationship ended because it was selfish? What reason do you have for it? Was it because John was selfish? How do you label John? Was John, did John always trauma dump on you? Did John treat you like a therapist? Do you feel like John abandoned you? Do you feel like John, what did you label John after you and John's relationship ended? Now, why am I saying all of this? What we project onto other people is what we need to work on, right? So if I go that John is very selfish, what I'm actually saying is that me as a person, I need to work on putting my own interest first. Just reverse it, and you'll find that you heal a lot faster. Because the issue is not that John is necessarily selfish. The issue is that why did I allow John into my life and not set boundaries? That's how we improve. Because sometimes we can spend our lives not forgiving people. And the problem with doing that, and the problem with always placing blame on somebody else, is that we ourselves will live our life based off of that blame. We'll always blame John and attract more Johns. We'll always blame John for not doing this or that, but it is us who didn't do this or that. And that is to say none of us are perfect, and that is okay. But how can we in a healthy way move forward? How can we in a healthy way find better relationships? Because we cannot keep living like this. We need better.